Hey guys, Alex back here again. Another video. I'm making multiple in a row, so just so you guys have this information, so it's out there. This is a Wild Things Tactical, or just a Wild Things AOR1 Level 4 wind shirt. So, getting into it, it's just your standard Level 4 wind shirt. Nothing too crazy spectacular about this one. It doesn't have any like lower pockets or anything, but it does have some features that I like for lightweight backpacking. I've worn this up 2 Adirondack mountain peaks, Haystack, and I think Basin, if I remember correctly. Maybe it was Basin. Yeah, it was Basin and Haystack. I just looped right up there. I was only wearing this and wearing another piece of kit that I made out of some AOR fabric. I'll show that off really quick because why not? I might make a separate video on this. I was making hand warmers for a little bit, so I was testing out this new piece of kit that I made. I made this with my Singer sewing machine. It's kind of rough, but it does the job. It's a little Polar Tech hand warmer, DWR, AOR, outer fleece, all really good stuff. But I was testing out this piece of kit, so I was using this with it in conjunction because this is lacking any sort of pockets for your hands. So getting into it, I'll show you guys the tags in a second, but we have a stowable hood with a zipper, so this is zipped. There were no other videos on this either on YouTube, I don't think. I think I saw one guy do one with the blue Navy version. This is obviously the Navy Special Warfare Edition, so NSW, or any sort of like SOF that would be issued this type of pattern. Another one of those commercial made type of gear, but getting into the hood, we have just a standard stowable hood. Has a little bit of a duckbill on the front. Nice and adequate. You could probably fit this over a helmet maybe. Usually you can if you just really stuff it down over it, but there's no adjustment or anything on this. It's just in there. It's not like the Patagonia hoods where you can adjust them fully. So coming off of that, we have just a hanger on the inside. And then my favorite part, actually I'll get into this after I go through the tag and everything, but you have this mesh breathe pocket. It's very, very silky. It's an extremely silky mesh material, which is very nice to actually touch and everything. I re-DWR'd, re-waterproofed this, everything else. You take Nikki wax and you run it through the washer, and you do the tech wash, everything else to get all the rest of the junk off of it and prevent it from delaminating everything. You want to do that pretty often. I do have some deformation on here from burns and stuff and like some heat exposure and everything. I bought it like that I think I got this off of eBay for like 60 bucks or something. But it does have a little bit of heat deformation. Doesn't affect it whatsoever. It doesn't really matter. There's no holes or anything in it, so it just holds up. You have this little, so that's the pocket, but on the front you have like a half zip, so you can zip it halfway down. Pretty easy. Good for venting out like a shirt if you're wearing like a normal field top or something underneath. Very good for venting that out. The cuffs are just basic elastic. Mine are kind of stretched out, kind of old, kind of beat up, so I kind of beat them up after I first got this. And then on the bottom for your waist adjustment, you just have a standard cord lock. So when I got this, the cord lock wasn't working, but the thing is that it wasn't so used. It was whoever used it never bothered to activate it. So to activate these, usually you just have to press down really hard and then it'll click out of place. It'll become unlocked and they just start working. So now mine works. So I just had to do that and it fixed it. So it was nothing crazy. Back, nothing too crazy. Just a standard back, standard back, shoulder construction, everything else. Nothing weird, crazy, off-colored. I did off-color the bottom a little bit just from wearing it with a bag. The friction kind of like washed it out, made it a little bit brighter, which is weird, but it is what it is. And then getting into the tags down here, gotta make sure there's no weird, crazy delamination going on here. This is the care tag. It used to say just like wash cold, all this other stuff. So wash cold, like hang dry, tumble low, something like that. I can't remember. I might have a picture of it somewhere, but don't rely on me for your washing instructions. Just follow the Nikki wax stuff if you are going to wash this, and if you aren't, just hand wash it with no detergent, I would assume. But it's just a Wild Things tag, standard commercial tag, North Conway, USA, Epics. This must be the fabric. It must be the soft shell fabric. So I'll show you my favorite thing is that this front pocket of this super silky smooth nylon. This is very lightweight nylon. I think it's like 2 ounces or something, 2 or 3 ounces. But you can stow your jacket in here. So uses a little stuff sack, a little built-in stuff bag, and then you just have that, and you can pack it down really small, make it the size of your fist, just like that. If you want to stuff that in another stuff sack, stuff it in your sleep system, something like that, and you'd be having a grand old time. But yeah, that's it. That's the Wild Things Level 4 wind shirt for the PCU system. Thanks for watching, guys.